So I'm here today with Jennifer Filson, a good friend of mine, and she's just curious. She is adoring this little Scamp RV. And I was telling her that how RVs are a very unique home, and that when we were in school, you always had to have an emergency preparedness plan. And we got to talking about, hey, what if something comes up and blocks your door to where you can't leave, or there's a fire or something? And so we're going to go through a few of the RVs in the shop and just show examples of things you need to be aware of for exit. So come on in this little Scamp. There's not going to be a lot of room, but there'll be a little. In this Scamp, the main egress door is the man door at the front. But if that was to be blocked or on fire, you have a small exit window in the back, an emergency exit window. The problem is it's a pretty small window. It's 16 by 16. So you need to be able to get you and yourself and pet or family friends through that timely. The other thing I don't see in this little Scamp is there's no fire extinguisher. It does have a gas alarm, and it also has a roof exit vent also, but you need to have the ability to get up and get out of it. So there's 3 ways to exit this particular vehicle, but you need to be prepared to be able to do it. Try it once or twice and know that you can do it before you have to use it. Let's go to the next one. So Jennifer, this is a 2020 Reflection by Grand Design, and manufacturers are required to have a lot of safety devices in this particular rig. As we enter, it has a very small fire extinguisher mounted next to the door. I think that's a poor mounting location, but it is an area that they say to do for the emergency preparedness for that. I think close to the sleeping area or the kitchen is close here to where if you do need to fight a fire. They have a sleeping area here in the back. Both these sofas lay down. If that area was blocked, you have a very large egress window in the back that works great for you on this particular unit. Let's go up to the sleeping quarters up front.
Is it okay to have 2 fire extinguishers, one in the kitchen area and one in the bedroom area?
When it comes to safety, there's no thing is too much.
Okay.
This is what an emergency exit, it doesn't have a label, but this is a quick release handle. The window will pop out. You lift the screen out, you lean it out, and you can exit. The thing about exiting one of these windows on this particular trailer, it's 8 feet to the ground. You need to be prepared for that fall. If you have somebody that's in a wheelchair or has medical difficulties, that could be a major deal to get from here to the ground, and you might want to be prepared to have to deal with that. So Jennifer, this is a 2017 Ventana Newmar motorhome. As you can see, this is a luxury coach, and you have a couple options. You got beds up here. You have an emergency egress there, and then you have a couple of small windows that are really not designed to go out because they just crank out a ways. They're not egress windows. So this middle of the RV, you're kind of entrapped. No fire extinguishers in sight up here except for right by the door, and you have a little small one. Of course, you got smoke detectors and everything, but it's very long. This is a 40-foot RV. When you move yourself to the back bedroom, the windows are super, super small. One thing I don't like about it is that it has an exit on this side, but it is very, very small to try and make it out of. And it's also 6 feet to the ground on this particular unit. One cool feature this motorhome does have that all the other ones do not, on these luxury coaches, they do make an emergency exit back door that you can just open and go out and make it to the ground, but it's about 6 feet down. You need to be prepared to exit with that sort of thing. The bad thing about this door is it mates up with the front door. So if the important exit is, say there's a fire outside and you get away from it, you got to make it through the little door or little window. So just be prepared for all that. You go, oh, I got a back exit door. Well, if this side has all the danger on it, where do you go?
Got it.
So it might not just be danger inside the RV, it could be danger on the outside of the RV. Okay, one more to go look at, but it's outside.
With this one, does it also have the escape hatch in the back?
It does not have an escape door. It's just a window.
Just a big window. And I guess the bathrooms don't have an escape either. Nope. No escape other than the window. The sun, although I don't think that sunroof is going anywhere.
This one does not have an emergency escape route overhead. Some of them do, but they do have little windows. See the little exit up there in the front on the top? That's your only emergency exit up onto the roof to get out of this thing.
Oof.
If it's on fire, or the back door.
Oof. So there really is no side at all.
Yeah, the side windows are very minuscule and small. I don't know that you could, little kids maybe could fit through it, but you have to exit on the roof.
What happens if you have a dog? Or
You have to exit on the roof.
Wow. Okay.
So,
Wow. So really, like with any home, you need to have some kind of safety plan should anything go awry.
Emergency exit procedure for sure. You know, if you get on the roof, down to the cabin down isn't horrible, but you still, you know, depending on your mobility and dexterity and all that stuff, you need to be prepared for that sort of stuff. And so it's really important to understand how to get out of them. So those 5 different RVs have all different exit strategies.
But really the takeaways are have as many fire extinguishers as you wish.
And know how to use your exit.
And be prepared to jump.
Get 8 or 10 feet down, 6 or 7 feet down, understand what it's going to take to get to the ground.
And get your animal out.
Animal friend, toddler. Are you going to throw your 6-month-old from the top of the RV? I guess you can fix broken bones, but you know, how do you get down with that sort of stuff? Just ask yourself those questions before going RVing with your RV, that you know how to use it and know how to operate it.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell.